The last thing I expected to see in a movie like this was a pro wrestling sequence, especially in front of like an accomplished pro wrestler like AJ
Yeah, I
Mendez.
know.
Who's the pro wrestling fan and what inspired that whole sequence?
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah. I mean, I like loved wrestling growing up and I still do. Like I'm still like I'm
Hey,
still
me
really
too. Me too. Don't worry. I'm there
no,
with
no,
you.
no. I'm not no shame. No shame.
You and Kieran Culkin are like the biggest
I know.
wrestling nerds I know.
Well, we did Music of the Heart together, him and like we bonded over that. Anyway, no, it was just this idea, and like Chris Smith and I wrote this together, and that sequence is the first time that like these guys are actually like we see why they're friends. It's the biggest glimpse into their history that we get. And so it's sort of like what is a bonding element that these guys share. And I feel like for so many guys, young guys like growing up in their parents' basement or like in their backyards.
It's a basement activity. Yeah.
It's like wrestling was what you do. It's like it's just, whether it's pro wrestling or just like, fighting with each other. It's like
and mini hockey. Did you have the mini hockey sticks?
Yeah, for sure.
The sticks that are this big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, we did.
So you're low on the floor.
Yeah, totally.
I broke so many of my friends' sticks and he hated me.
Michael A, if you had to get Michael C into wrestling, what match would you try to hook him with?
I would go WCW, like, 90s. I would show him like the birth of NWO and like, the Wolfpack. That was my vibe. I was a big WCW guy. Oh yeah.
Wasn't the Wolfpack later?
No, the Wolfpack was
late 90s.
Yeah, like mid late 90s. Oh, and Clark. Me and Clark. But that's what we bonded over. But I would, because I started on WCW and like I kind of grew into WWF later. But like WCW was my jam, like Bash at the Beach and all that stuff.